Hello Trojans, this is Greg Haggerty, welcoming you to a brand new episode of the Spartan Award-winning Front and Central.
And I'm Chloe Ammond. Today we'll be taking a look at the Career Tech Culinary program.
We'll also take time to brag about MIPA and fill you in on the ritual Senate-organized blood sacrifice.
A quick PSA for online students. Your course will end on May 27th for seniors and June 9th for everyone else. There are no extensions for this, so get your work done. The deadline for dual enrollment at NMC is on May 1st. Sophomores and juniors who are interested in this should head over to the guide on the CHS website or talk to their counselor for details. Now to Tahlia with CTC Culinary.
It's Tahlia Rhinelander here, reporting for Front and Central. Today we're here to talk about the culinary program at CTC. Let's take a look.
I chose to join the culinary program because when I worked at a job over the summer that involved me cooking pizza, and I was like, well, this is kind of fun, so let's try it out.
Well, when I was younger, I always cooked with my grandma in the kitchen or whatever, and it's an interest in mine, and that's what I want to go to college for, so figured I might as well get an early start.
I was to join the culinary program because I've been cooking with my dad since I was like 6.
Now we'll take a look at the hardest and most interesting parts of the class.
The hardest part of this class is probably the learning to work with the other people in the class, because the personality types are all different and they sometimes they clash, and everything else is pretty easy.
We have to do how the chefs like it. I mean, we have our own views, but it's all ultimately up to the chefs of how we do things. So I guess it's just kind of the precision we need to keep the chefs happy. Probably the best thing was my front of house rotation. I was a server, and it was really unique learning like every different technique to like place a plate down and like how to serve and how to take it off. It's just like the little things that we had to do to make sure it was I guess, the right way.
The interesting thing that I've learned in this class this year would have to be learning how to run front of house and be a waiter and
The most interesting part was bake shop and the icing of the cakes. So there's a lot of techniques that go into it, and it's actually really complicated.
I've definitely been considering to like take this as a professional career later in life. I've been looking at colleges that help or that have this program, a culinary program, at their college, like Sullivan University and like NMC at the Haggerty Center. So I definitely consider this as a professional career later.
I think that over time we've made a lot of modifications, but I think we have a very successful program here at CTC, culinary speaking. I think that we've done better over time with student competitions. We actually had a national winner last year, which is probably the first time ever in table service. She went to nationals, got a full scholarship ride at Hyde Park Culinary Institute of America.
Wow, the culinary program looks really fun and tasty too. This has been Tahlia Rhinelander reporting for Front and Central.
Thanks a lot, Tahlia. Now I'm hungry. But that's okay, because our next story is sure to drain my appetite. We're headed to the Senate blood drive with Bain Donegan.
Hi, this is Bain Donegan reporting for Front and Central at the TCC Central Blood Drive. Today, I've been volunteered as a guinea pig to go see what going through a blood drive is like, so let's go find out what it's all about.
I'm giving blood today because I'm in Student Senate, and it's obviously freaks people out a little bit, but I'm just making all the signs that say, give blood, save 3 lives, so I thought, why not?
Hey guys, I'm in the middle of my blood donation. It's not bad, it's actually really easy. It's kind of cool. And, you know, you're saving 3 lives, so it's like 110% worth it.
Well, we pick a date about 2 months in advance. I coordinate this with Michigan Blood. I'm the chairperson from Central, so I have a correspondent over there who I talk with. Once we have a date picked, we reserve the gym, so we have to talk to all of the PE staff and just make sure that they know that it's going on. And then it's just a matter of advertising, getting people to sign up, getting all the food donated and brought in, and, you know, just all the miscellaneous little things that go into it. Oh, for sure. Each person that donates blood saves 3 lives, so it's a really huge impact. And 70% of blood that is donated comes from high school blood drives, so it's really important that we do this.
Hi guys, I just finished up my donation, and it wasn't that bad at all. It was great. I get a free donut now, and that's pretty awesome. So you should totally do this next year, because it's super easy, it saves lives, and it's 110% worth it. This has been Bain Donegan reporting for Front and Central.
Prom 2K16 is right around the corner, and tickets are going on sale in the cafeteria and in room C217 starting May 2nd. They're going for $40 or $75 if you buy them as a pair. Now, you want to go to prom, but how do you get there? You might be super classy and rent a limo, but for the average Joe, the obvious answer is to drive. But how do I do that? Here's Mike Sims on Driver's Ed.
Hey Central, I'm Mike Sims, reporting for Front and Central, giving you the latest scoop on how students are handling driver's education. Let's have a look.
10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Who do I have? The way I teach driver's training is I give the student all the skills that he will ever need to survive a lifetime of driving. I happen to know exactly what the third-party road examiners are looking for on a third-party road test, and I even interject some of my own previous driving experiences, accidents I've had in my day, and to help, interject with the children to make sure that they become safer drivers. This was a truck, and the light is clearly green for us. It's got 2 lanes of traffic on the left, right, and there's a car stopped in the left-hand lane.
Things, personal stories and real life things, as well as some of the more unique rules, like you might fail your road test if you don't yield to a funeral procession and stuff like that. So,
course requirements for a Segment 1 certificate are 24 hours of classroom time, 6 hours behind the wheel, and 4 hours observation time. That will get you a Segment 1 certificate, and you have to also complete the final with a minimum of 56 out of 80. And that, if you complete all those requirements, you can get a Segment 1 certificate and go down and get your Level 1 license within 3 to 4 weeks of starting the class. Safety technology in the vehicles is every day getting better and better. We now have side scanners on these cars, front impact scanners on these cars that are taking some of the pressure off the driver, especially these days when people are so distracted while driving. The car is actually going to help you and save your life.
The most important things I've learned are rules of the road and how to react in stressful situations if traffic, kind of gets out of control.
Definitely a lot of learning kind of the real life application skills that we see here, like how maybe, it may sound funny in class, but learning how these very real situations can come up in life and how we can deal with those is definitely very interesting to learn about.
Be calm, know your surroundings, and just make sure at all costs you are protecting yourself and everyone around you.
Well, in driving, I think the ability to stay away from other people and their driving habits, being a defensive driver, also being courteous, knowing the rules, don't speed.
Okay, there you have it, Central. Due to a more rigorous driver's education, students are more and more prepared for life on the road.
Members of the Front and Central staff recently accompanied staff members from the Black and Gold and the Pines Yearbook to the annual Michigan Interscholastic Press Association Spring Awards ceremony, where judges from Michigan State University awarded high school journalists from around the state with honors celebrating excellence in their field. Several of our very young Trojans won some big awards. From Front and Central, Greg Haggerty won first in the newscast anchor category, Tyler Marino won first in the field reporting category, Alex Pierce won third in the same category, Michaela O'Donnell won first in the science category for her Taurus Day story, and the show itself won the coveted Spartan Award. Oh look, there it is.
Yep. From the Black and Gold, Henry Lancashire won multiple awards for his artwork. Julia Van Adder and Andrea Bavacati won second for their coverage of arts and entertainment, with Andrea also winning third for her personality profile. And Krista McClintock won third for her newspaper front page design.
And finally, from the Pines, Emma Simon took home multiple awards for photography. Alex Schweitzer and Katie Katimko won third for feature writing. And Maggie Harnish, Kendra Bennick, Kayla Jackson, and Jake Goodwin got third place for their sports spread. To say that the Pine staff scored lots of bling at this year's BIMPA Awards is an understatement.
Congratulations to the entire Central News conglomerate.
What's up, Central? Alex Pierce here, right outside Mr. Hendrix' room, while he was currently proctoring the senior panel discussion at the Haggerty Center. Now, for you students who don't actually know what the senior panel discussion is, let's go get an inside look with Mr. Hendrix.
This event today, to me, is an opportunity for students, for seniors who are within a month or so of graduating to apply what they've learned the last 4 years.
I'm here to discuss my research topic with the other people here at Central and a couple of facilitators that Mr. Jones and Mr. Hendrix brought in.
I think an important part of an education is the skills that you walk away with. And that is actually what is on display right now. It's students' ability to listen, to have meaningful conversations.
Well, we have a facilitator, and we present for like 5 minutes, and then they ask questions, and then they discuss it, and it's basically over after that.
It's to help us out and maybe give us some insight that we wouldn't have received otherwise doing our individual research. It gives us a moment to reflect on the research that we've done and get some input from some other people.
To me, to be able to today kind of stand back and watch, it's an amazing thing to see these students step up and show what they've learned to community members, but also their fellow seniors.
Looks like the students had a great time at the event. This is what you get to look forward to by becoming a senior. I'm Alex Pierce reporting for Front Central.
And that's the end of our show. If you're hungry for more news, be sure to pick up a copy of the Black and Gold. This issue features the Spring Trojan captains and a look at some political firsts for a few Central students.
We hope you join us in the next few weeks for our Senate election special, promposals, and another Trojan profile. Now, I'm Greg Haggerty.
And I'm Chloe Ammond. Thanks for watching, Central.
Good show.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
You're as proud as that as you're supposed to.
Oh, well, come on. Come on.
It's mine.
My precious. My precious.